Hi YouTube, give me a moment please while I connect Facebook. I'll be getting started shortly. Hi everybody, welcome to today's video. I am Sami, Director of Education at T3 Live. Hope you're doing well. I took some time off last week or the week before, so that's why I wasn't around on YouTube, but hope you've been well. We're going to talk about the market. I'll go over my swing ideas for next week. Before we start, as always, standard required disclaimer to let you know that trading is risky and that whatever we discuss is for educational purposes only. If you are new to our channel, be sure to download my free ebook. Link for that is in the description below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the charts, talk about the charts, talk about the market, and I'll show you what I got lined up for Monday. If you find benefit in today's video, please be sure to hit the like button. If you have any questions, email us, info@t3live.com. Again, info@t3live.com. So the market is bullish for sure in an uptrend. Okay, oops, didn't mean to do that. So in a bullish uptrend, but I mean the uptrend has also lost a lot of momentum the last month or so. We haven't really made any progress. We are almost, I mean, we're at the all-time high, but we're almost at the same price we were at a month ago, exactly to the day, a month ago. So again, that's a cue. Here's the SPY. SPY is a little bit better, right? And then here's the IWM, still bullish, right? Very, very bullish. I can never predict the top. I don't want to say I can never predict. I never try to predict the top when there is a grindy uptrend like this. I only try to predict the top when the trend gets accelerated to the upside. For example, we have, I think it's ALT. Oh, it's on the bearish list. We have a couple of stocks, the LITE, you know, that's accelerated. Now, is this going to be at the top? Who knows? It's not that great. ASAN, you know, way up. Okay, if the market looked like this, then I would try to predict the top. But as long as the market is just grinding up, I never try to predict the top, because most of the time, any kind of a pullback, it's just temporary, and then the trend continues. Pullback went up, breakdown got bought. You see what I mean? So while the market is still very bullish, it doesn't have as much momentum, and so there's that. So it's not as easy, and you have to kind of take it day by day for the most part. But the overall, the underlying bias is for sure remains bullish, for sure remains bullish. In terms of the swing ideas, we got the AAP as on a breakout, and the daily chart isn't amazing. Stop right here. But it's the monthly chart that I like. That's the monthly chart, which I like a lot. Okay. AUPH is breaking out. I wish it based a little bit longer, a little more sideways before it tried to go higher. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But here's an entry. Here's a stop for you. Okay. If you like it, entry is over 1287. Stop is under 1206. The China stocks are rocking and rolling again. We have a few of them in the newsletter, and some of them are in my IRA accounts. Some of them are in my swing account, BABA, on fire. We're in it from, I don't know if it was this day or that day, probably this day, tell you the truth. We have BABA, we have the WB, which is on the list. I'll go over it in a minute. We have the BZUN, which we entered into on Thursday, I think, on this breakout. We have the BZ from a month ago, maybe, or so, from this day, I think. Actually, more than a month, like 2 months ago. We have a few China stocks that are rocking and rolling and are too late to get in. But GDS has a 1, 2, 3. So long over 38.77 with a stop under $37. So not too bad. We played the GDS last year, I think. No, it wasn't. Was it last year? No, I'm not sure. Maybe not the GDS. But another China stock that went berserk. And this thing did also go crazy earlier this year, and it's trying to retest the prior highs. So notice all these Chinese stocks that are transitioning Here's the BABA, just so you see what the monthly chart looks like. That's the pattern that I love the most. It's called the transition A setup. So BABA, the entry should have been right about here, not up here, so it's too late for it. But GDS has a 1, 2, 3, so it's not too bad. There's also the LU. This one never seems to pop, never seems to want to go, but it does have a good entry. And then there's also the WB. Those are the 3 China stocks that at the moment I think are not late at all, especially the LU and the WB. The GDS popped a bit already, but does have an entry as a 1, 2, 3 pattern. We'll talk about the LU and the WB in a minute. The IT. So I like the IT higher. The setup on the daily chart isn't very good, but that's kind of a parabolic drop. So I like it for a bounce back up. That's the monthly chart. Here's the weekly. The time frame is in the upper left corner. So I like it. It just needs to take out a prior bar's high. So I'm thinking either over the whole base, which would be a big stop, or just over Friday's high for a 247, 248, 240, call it 248. Or, you know, again, over the entire thing, which would be over 252 and some change. So 252.15. I would rather do it over 248 with a stop under 230 and target maybe 300, and then back half maybe the gap fill, the prior low right here. KRMN is already an open position, but it has a weekly 1, 2, 3, sort of a 1, 2, 3. Like it higher over 64.50 by 60.40, big stop, but not too bad. LU is another China stock, again, that doesn't seem to want to go, but if it does, I want to be in it. Over 305 with a tight stop under 288. So really, really tight stop. On the, actually it should be over 307 to be safe. So at 308 probably with a stop under 288. It's okay to also play it over 304, but 307 would be safer. And then long-term play, the RCAT is a 1, 2, 3. This is like the GDS, except in this case it's not a China stock. Long stop, target 1, and then target 2 is about 15 bucks off the weekly high. So 14.15 up here. That's the RCAT. The RVMD has a 1, 2, 3, but it's up a lot. This move up here is very, very bullish because it broke the trend line, broke the downtrend completely. So long right here, stop under Friday's low. So the numbers for that would be Friday's high, 47.04 by 45.18. SABR was very weak, but now it's trying to transition higher. I don't love it, but it's an idea over 188 with a stop under 182 and target 3 bucks. I think this is prior high. Oh, I'm sorry, 225. 225. We played something very similar last week, CNC. But look at the difference. This was off the 20 MA. Right? Actually, we were in it from this day. And then you see the 1, 2, 3. I called an add on it to add to the position, but it gapped to target, which was 36, 5.5 hours. So similar concept to the SABR. Similar concept. Here it is, but this is a lot weaker. WB is another China stock that again is not too late to, I think, get in. I like it a lot. Needs to take out ultimately 1240 is what it needs to take out, but even just over 1232, I think it's okay to get in it. But 1240 is what it really needs to take out on the WB. And then the last one I got right here is the ZETA, ZETA, long right here, stop right there as a 1, 2, 3 setup over 21 by $20. So it's a $1 stop. The shorts, I have a few, but they don't look exactly lined up correctly. Like this thing looks like is a disaster about to happen. The ASAN, look at the weekly, look at the monthly. It's just very, very weak, super, super weak. Okay, but I don't have a great, it doesn't have a great setup. So short, stop. Again, not an amazing setup. LITE, I'm not planning on doing it, but it might be a bit climactic. I mean, it is a bit climactic. It might be the top, is what I'm trying to say. short, stop, target. Again, don't love it, so I'm not planning on doing it. LULU I actually triggered. It was in the newsletter as an idea yesterday. It triggered already, but I think it's not too late as a short. So under Friday's low, stop over this little shelf. The NFE is the same as LULU, gap down and then a base breakdown coming. I like it short under the lows with a stop over under the lowest point in the base, stop over 141. Lowest point looks to be 125. So 125 by 141. TTD breakdown and a 1, 2, 3, 4. This looks okay. Looks pretty good under 45 with a stop over 46.80. Looks decent, I think. VKTX doesn't have an exact setup. There was a good setup on it right here as a sell setup. But right now it's just kind of jumping in it because it's a little late. And then the XRX is very bearish. It needs to break the double bottom. So short and stop on the XRX. And that's my bearish list. The bullish list is a little bit better, but there's a couple of names here that I like, one of which I am calling officially in the newsletter. All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed today's quick video, and I hope to see you next week on next week's video. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.